Hello, hello, this is Captain Terra Phoenix, and today we're going to be playing some Rimworld. Hopefully I will make a series out of this one. We're going to be playing a modified scenario. So I have set up a version of the derelict ship where instead of starting with the 3 people you normally would, we're only going to do 1. But we're going to make up for it by this one character is going to be slightly overpowered. The flip side is we're going to be throwing a whole bunch of stuff at them. We have an incredible number of mods that are adding in tons of events, tons of challenge. Lots of events coming out of here. So primarily we've got save our ship stuff. We have a whole bunch of high technology mods like we have Rim Atomics, we have Shining Worlds, we have Glitter Tech. So we're going to have some very high-end raids here. We also have dire raids involved. So once we get up to certain power levels, we're going to be seeing all kinds of dangerous attacks. Rim Factory, so just a whole bunch of stuff that gives us a lot of power, but is also going to give the enemy a lot of power. So we're going to be having a bit of a high-powered risk, high-powered reward type of game. And I'm curious to see how this one is going to turn out. So as for the game itself, again, we're going to be using a modified version of the derelict ship from Save Our Ships. I do not know which ship I'm going to get. There's a couple of random ones you can get. Some of them are more ridiculous than others. I am going to set a rule on this one where we are not going back to the ship. Normally with Save Our Ship, you keep the ship map. I am going to, once we leave the ship is gone. The idea here is that self-destruct has been triggered. You have to grab what you can, get out of here within a day. I'm going to say a day. And then just, the ship is done. We're going to build our own ship in the end, but I don't want to have those kind of resources up there. Now as for the storyteller, we're going to use Cassandra for now. I've got a whole bunch of modded storytellers, including Perry Persistent. If it gets too easy here, we may switch to him. But we are going to do a custom rule set based off of, let's see, which one is it? It's Blood and Dust, I believe. And we are going to change the research speed up a little bit because we have so many mods. We're going to do 150%. We have so many mods that we are going to have massive amounts of research that we have to do. So I don't want to just sit around and wait for a ridiculous amount of time. We're going to get that little bit of help. Everything else we're doing as standard rules for this difficulty. Always forget this option. So we're going to go with this seed. We've got Tiny Planet to make it less destructive on the computer. And let us see what we get. Alright, it skips past the planet on this scenario. So we have a character I've prepared in advance here. So I've set up a character that has 0 starting in all skills, but does have a passion. I've given them several good quirks to start off with. The idea is this character is a custom-made android from the Android mod. And I've also given them some of the nicer things that you can put into an android when you create them. I also gave them the black box. So part of the scenario is we need to keep this character alive. I did a couple of tests on this one, and this character does become very powerful very quickly, but they are only one character. You run into a huge economy of actions thing, where they can only do so much. And yeah, their skills are growing really fast. They can do any one thing really, really well, but they can't be in 5 places at once. So let us choose that character. This is one of the most depressing things I've seen. And start. Holy carp! I was not expecting that one. Okay then, so that was a bit of a wake-up call. I'm gonna be editing it out for you guys, but I was sitting there for several minutes while this rendered, and then all of a sudden, blam! Okay, that was a great way to start. That scared the ever-loving out of me. Okay, so we are working with the derelict ship. You awaken in your crow's sleep sarcophagi, stirred from the slumber by an automated warning. A storm of micrometeorites has torn several breaches in your ship's hull and destroyed its Johnson Tanaka drive. An alarm alerts you that the self-destruct has been triggered, and you have limited time to grab as much as you can to survive. Let's just get you drafted up so that you can't run off on me. And let's take a quick look at what we got here. We're going to allow all of those. And we have a little survival belt here, so we've got just a couple of minutes to patch up these holes to allow us to try and salvage as much as we can from this ship. And I'm giving myself 1 day. So it's the 23rd hour on the 6th. So by the 23rd hour of the 7th, I want to be off this ship. So first things first, and I do have to do this while paused because that atmosphere belt will only last for a couple of minutes. We're going to patch up a couple of these holes. And you can actually see if you run this scenario, you can see if you move your mouse cursor over a section, over here on the bottom right it shows whether or not it's vacuum or if it's breathable air. So I'm just checking here between a couple of areas to see where, okay, so that's vacuum as well, where I can get to. And I really want to get this 4 area because I can see some turrets here that would be nice to scrap. And these back areas because the shuttle bay on these tends to be either on one of the edges or in the back. And I'm not sure which. I got a different ship when I was originally testing this. So let us get to it. Okay. I really love the music on this game. It reminds me of StarCraft, the old StarCraft music. Okay. So we need to really do priority here. So first, draft to go into the area. Oh, that doesn't go where I need to, but those will be handy. Okay, there's some more hull patch. One of the issues you run into is if you leave this hidden, they don't like to go into it. Oh, shuttle bay already. Excellent. Ooh, and we have some fuel sitting down here. That'll be handy. Okay. So, undraft. And patch. Okay. And then once that blue bubble goes away, whatever we don't have access to, we won't have access to. So let us try up here. Get over there. Okay. Actually, can you pick those up? I think I have build from inventory on. Gotta try and micro this as much as possible because I have a very limited time. 3 hours in-game is not a lot of time. This is not important. We are going to go to the other one. Okay, still got my blue, so we will go. Kind of curious what's in there. Ooh, chem fuel. And then one last one. Let's see if we can do it without causing our character to suffocate. No, no, no. That is bad. You should not be out in space. If you could please stop being sick all over the hull. You have got to get out of there. You are in outer space. Okay. So that should seal off the ship so we don't have to worry about dying horribly. Now we just have our time limit. Again, when this says 24 hours, if we're not on that drop pod, we lose, which would be really bad right off the bat. So, let us take a look. So one of the things this character has is the vanometric power cell, which that means that they do not have to sleep. Or, no, not sleep. They do not have to eat. That said, everyone else has to, so I want to get as many of these meals as possible because we are going to try and recruit everybody that we can for the extra manpower. And if not for manpower, well, let's just say that one of the mods I have installed is questionable ethics. Okay. Did make a little bit of a mistake. I left that plasteel out there, and now I've really got no way of getting it. And definitely not enough time to go wandering out there. I could do a spacewalk, but this belt only lasts somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, and we're approaching the 2-hour timer now, and it's just not worth the risk. So, one thing I want to do, check out these last couple of rooms and see what's in them. Okay. Life support. Ooh, medical. We're going to take some of that with us. More chem fuel. Battery. More chem fuel. So we can't do a lot with this battery because we are already running at a deficit, and if I tear this apart, we're just going to suffocate. Let us check fuel levels. Don't refuel that because we don't want to waste anything. We're not coming back to this ship anyway. Then let's see what we can get for tearing these. I can take one of those with me. Should I? I think I should if I can carry it. Okay, you guys I want to tear apart. So, deconstruct. How long will that take? Ooh, that takes a while. Let's do one, just to see what we get out of it. And you can see these skills grow really fast. Originally when I tested this, I gave her a burning passion and everything, and she had level 15 construction on the first day. It was absurd. So I put these down to a single passion. Okay. You are taking forever. Come on. We have limited time. But you gave me advanced components and a bunch of plasteel. That might be worth it. I'm thinking I want to try and take a couple of these. And one thing I need to do is set up a stockpile zone on the inside of the ship. I got that thing on. So I got the draggable shapes, which sometimes is a problem. There we are. Okay. So we're going to stockpile zone the entire interior of the ship so that I can just say to load the cargo. That way, when I come over here, load, I can just grab anything that is in the ship. Okay, so I want this medical equipment for sure, because that's something I'm not going to get anytime soon. What else? What else? What else? Television would be handy, though I doubt we'll have the power to run it. Let's get a little bit of entertainment stuff. Just in case we crash. Okay. Next, you prioritize uninstalling. I want to see how heavy these things are. What can I carry? Because we've got 4 drop pods, but they do not have a lot of carrying capacity. One thing that we may or may not have is building materials. What are you doing? Uninstalling tube television. Good, that's what I want you to do. Oh, you need to go as quickly as possible, because we need to get you down on the ground. I guess we can take one of these beds. And I'm going to have to reserve time to load all this, so when that hits 10 hours, I'll probably have to start loading. But let's get as much resources and equipment as we can in that time. So I'm going to speed up a little bit. I really think these could be very handy. I just don't know how heavy they are. So let us take a look. That is going to eat up our cargo capacity really fast. Whew. That doesn't give us a lot to work with. That does not give us a lot to work with at all. Silver's light. Let's refuel those really quick. Kind of trying to focus on things that I cannot easily build. No, you're not allowed to sleep. No sleeping. Where's my schedule? No sleep, only work. You can sleep when we're on the ground. Look at that. You don't even need to sleep. Lazy. Get back to work. Okay. Nope, I didn't. Well, actually, grabbing a couple of those, I think I can just use these as regular batteries, right? Yeah. We'll take those with. Where are you going? Nope, I don't want you to wear that. I want you to uninstall that. Do what I tell you to do. Okay. What else have we got? Well, I'm not going to be able to take all of those, so let us... Ah. Let's deconstruct that, see what we get out of it. If I can get some components, that would be excellent. Whew. Seven hours. Where are we at? Betcha you're worth a lot, but is it worth the risk? Thinking yes. We're not coming back anyway. Oh wow, silver. Wasn't expecting that, and that is a lot of plasteel. This is going to get us a good start. So I think... we are at about all we're going to be able to carry. So we want the vitals monitor, television, at least one of those beds. The capacitors, because those are excellent and we're not going to be able to do anything to get them recently. Try and take these in case we have any medical emergencies. I want... do we have a heavy? Heavy. We're going to take that. Wait, this isn't everything. Do I just have stuff that's not covered? Yeah, it looks like it. That's weird. Let's just make sure everything is inside a stockpile of some sort. Yeah, that's a heavy helmet right there. Why is that not showing up on my list? It's hiding from me. Well, you cannot hide from me. Okay. Back to here. Prioritizing. Again, where's the heavy EVA helmet? It's right there. I'm looking at it. It's in the stockpile zone. Why can I not load it? Plasteel isn't on here. Oh no, there's the plasteel. How much does that weigh? Advanced components and components. Silver will be handy. Vitals monitor, tube television. At least one hospital bed. We want all 3 capacitors. How much do you weigh? That is a lot. You are a very heavy person. But you do you. Okay, so we've got those. We want one of these. Want you. Oh, the choices, the choices, the choices. I think we spent far too long tearing things apart because we can't carry nearly all of it. Again, focusing on things that are going to be difficult to get early on. Oh, that would max us out. Vitals monitor. I don't think that's worth it. I can make beds. Beds are irrelevant. Medicine. We want medicine. Medicine is hard to come by early on. Uranium fuel pods. Chem fuel. I can make chem fuel. What else? What else? What else? I really want a little bit of steel just to make stuff early on, but I'm not going to be able to take any meaningful amount of it, so there's no real point. 10 kilograms. 10 kilograms. Not even 10 kilograms, because apparently there's a fraction in there I'm not seeing. Uranium, 9 units. Oh god, is that even worth it? Chem fuel? The chem fuel is more valuable than the uranium right now. And I can get a lot more of it. Though, if you blow up my base, we will have words, because I chose you over the nice, safe, stable uranium. Volatile, explosive chem fuel. You better prove your worth. Yep. Yep, this is what we're doing. There is... I'll take 1 piece of uranium just to take it. And 1 piece of steel. that is all we can fit. Make sure I didn't forget the person, because that is important. And accept. What? Okay. What about 400 plasteel? And let's just put up that uranium then. Okay. What if I make you 500? Confirm. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. It's this couple of things of plasteel hiding out on the outside. Okay. So now, you refuel and you load. As we watch our time tick by. This is taking far longer than expected. Well, I guess we're just about there, aren't we? Huh, you're ready to launch. So, just in case the game crashes... and with some time to spare, so let's take a look and find a spot that we like. I like rivers. Marble. Marble is very good. Year-round growing cycle. And mountains. I kind of like you. You're not going to like us if I do that, though. Marble, year-round, but you're only large hills. I want mountains. I want to build into a mountain. We're going to risk making you angry. We'll just give you fancy things. You'll be fine. Okay. So, right there next to the river. Up here. Launch. Isn't completely loaded. What are you missing? Plasteel. Must be plasteel that is outside, so you're not worth it. Launch. Right, and that is why we always back up before generating a new map, because it just crashed on me. Alright, let's try this again. Launch. Okay. We're going over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We're probably going to make them very angry at us. But let us head there. Launch. There they go. And I love that you can actually see it traveling from your ship on the mini-map. And it is somewhat 3D too. Excellent. So here we go. Planetfall. And can I, now that we are down here, we will settle, and I will see if I can abandon that ship so that we're not tempted to try and cheese our way back to it. So again, quick pause for saving in case generating the map crashes us. And then settle. Let us see our new colony. Worse than every 15 days. I mean, that's bad, but it's such a good spot. And, well, we've already landed. I mean, can I bounce it to another spot if I want to? That's no better. We're gonna have to worry about, or we're gonna have to deal with it. Settle. Alright, we have successfully escaped from the ship. We have made planetfall with all of our loot. I think this is a good place to stop for the day. So this is Captain Terra Phoenix. I hope you all enjoyed so far. I plan on making some more of these in the near future. Tune in next time where we explore our new little base. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.